Legalize it. Perhaps, but not with Prop 19. And here's why. Copy courtesy of Marijuana. Myth number 1. Adults 21 and over will be able to possess up to 1 ounce of marijuana without penalty. Fact, up to 1 ounce will only be legal if you get it from a licensed dispensary, which there are very few of, and you will have to prove where you obtained your medicine via receipt and burden of proof statute. Myth number 2. Marijuana tax revenue will go towards education and health care. Fact, this initiative specifically states that any marijuana tax revenue will be used towards enforcing the new prohibitions enacted, such as, under Prop 19, anyone who hands even a joint of marijuana to someone under 21 years old will face 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine, or similar fines and punishments if you smoke in the presence of a minor, even if it's in your own home and even if they are your own children. The proposition also does not state what the presence of a minor is, which could be in the same room, or the same house, or the same apartment building as kids, or even within distance to smell the odor, leaving the interpretation up to the judge. Myth number 3, anyone 21 and over will be allowed to grow marijuana in a 5x5 space. Fact, under Prop 19 each residence allowed a 5x5 space 3 to 6 plants, typically keyword being residence, not patient or person. And there is no dividing land into parcels or lots at all. If you share a residence with someone, you will both have to share the growth space. And on top of that, if you rent your house or apartment, you will be forced to notify and get permission from the owner or landlord to grow and cultivate marijuana. Myth number 4. Prop 19 will free up cops to focus on bigger crimes. Fact, decriminalization of marijuana via Prop 215 already achieved. Crime rates are down, jails are less crowded, non-offensive related crimes have drastically dropped off. Moreover, most cities have passed initiatives to make marijuana the lowest priority for their respective law enforcement offices. Prop 19 would actually make police focus back on marijuana crimes as more serious by creating new prohibitions and reclassifying offenses to felonies instead of downgrading them to infraction as Oakland and other cities have done. Myth number 5. Marijuana growers would be able to sell their harvests. Fact, Prop 19 would make it illegal for anyone who does not have a licensed collective or dispensary to sell or collection donations for marijuana. Myth number 6. Medical marijuana patients will be exempt from these new laws. Fact, while some medical marijuana laws would be exempt from the new prohibitions, such as possession, consumption and purchasing limits, some laws are completely absent from the new Prop 19, such as cultivation. Currently, each patient can grow 6 adult plants at any time. The new prop limits the entire household to 5x5 square. This would force many patients to return to getting their meds from only the few remaining licensed dispensaries. Myth number 7. Marijuana will be easier to obtain at a better price and will boost the economy. Fact, Prop 19 cuts down on collectives and dispensaries and makes getting a license to operate even more difficult, resulting in a majority of the revenue of medical marijuana sales go directly to a small group of very rich people, one of which is an author on Prop 19, and owns one of the only 4 allowed licensed dispensaries in Oakland. In fact, Prop 19 will help fix prices at a higher level by controlling where a patient can get it and limiting how much they can personally grow. The end result would be the complete demise of numerous Northern California cities whose entire economy depend on the farmers in the area. Myth number 8. This initiative would limit the viability of the Mexican drug cartels. Fact, they are already being greatly undermined due to the rapidly increasing number of local small-time growers. The street trade is becoming more extinct as collectives are more accepted as safe access places for patients. More growers and more options is the only way to decrease prices and force the cartels out of the industry. Prop 19 would actually help increase the price and help the drug cartels by forcing more patients to seek their medicine on the streets.